Hello everyone, JP Cisco here, owner of the trailer. You'll probably meet me, maybe not, if it's a drop off, but I'm going to show you if you're pulling or if you're just renting the RV. A couple quick things, 2-minute tutorial. First things first, if you're pulling, you're going to want to use these blocks. Fine, you get in your spot, your location, you're going to chalk the back of the wheels with either wood or the chalks. Then you're going to put wood underneath here. You're going to jack up and you're going to get it off of your ball pitch. Next, you're going to use this dandy tool right here, and you're going to roll down all of the jack stands to where the trailer is level, so it doesn't move. All right, so it's going to be standing there alone. You have your chalks. You're going to roll down the front and the back, one on each side of the trailer. And then you should be able to be unhooked and you should be ready to go. You can see I'm already hooked up. I'm about to pull off right now. You have your battery here, your propane tanks here. So propane will light the stove, it'll light the oven, it'll also heat up your water. It is also electricity heated too as well. So the good thing about this RV is you have propane and then you have electricity. So you can use either or you can use both. All right. One over here. Next, you have your water hose. You have 2 ways to connect water. So you can do a city line water connect, which is right here. You just connect your water hose in there, connect it to the city line. You can see right there. And then you have your fresh water. That's just say, hey, I got a gallon bucket of water or a gallon of water. I can just put it right in here, dump it in, dump it in, dump it in, so forth and so forth. And that's for the freshwater connection is going to be for everything. Right? It's a shower right here, so you can unhook it. Say you're at Bonnaroo or somewhere else, have an outside shower. You have water. Remember, you're gonna have to continue to put water if you're doing if you're not at an RV park and you don't have a water connector. You're gonna have to continuously put in water. Right here. Your 3-prong 30 amp. That's going to go into your electricity connection right there. It's going to power the whole RV. And before you leave, you always want to put it back in there. You don't want to dangle in while you're driving down the road. Just move on around. Have a spare tire if anything happens. You see the jacks back here. Have storage space right here. I have them locked. Always want to keep them locked. So when you lock them, you need to push them in and then lock. Just because you don't want to hit the seal and break the seal on the inside here. Outside you have another 2 lock. Now we're going to walk in. So you have in the door 2 different pieces. You have the screen door, you have your regular door. So I can put the screen in or the regular in. You have your lock that's going to lock the door, and that's your bolt lock that's going to lock the bolt lock. So I suggest always locking the bolt lock when you leave. Alright, moving on in. You have your sink, you have your TV lights right here on, both of them on. You have your radio right here, speakers inside. You just have to play around with it and figure it out. I could show you, but I just wanted to be a quick tutorial. You have outside speakers as well. And then right here is where you extend or retract your awning. So your awning is going to go out. To extend it, you press the extend button, retract it back in, press the retract button. You have your TV remotes. It's going to be in here. This one's for the TV, this one's for the radio. You have Bluetooth as well, auxiliary in. You can play music loud as you want, inside and out. Let's go ahead with the AC right here. You see the knobs and buttons. You want to hit the blue button, bottom one on. I don't have it plugged into electricity, that's why it's not on right now. The blue one is going to be on, and it will not run. This needs 30 amps. This will not run unless you have a 30 amp. So if you're doing a 15 amp to a 30 amp, this will not run. As you can tell, it's not running right now because we don't have a 30 amp to it. Right here's your antenna. So as you can see, there's lines that say down and up. So that's for your TV. If you don't have a cable hookup, you can hit the antenna, you can get TV. You can get TV. And then this moves around right here. But before you leave, you always want to make sure this matches up.
And it's always down.
And it's always down. It's got to be down. Make sure it's down. You do not want to be driving around hitting power lines because this goes all the way up in the air. All right. Moving forward, you have your stove. You have to turn the propane tank on. You turn it to light.
And you use a lighter.
And you use a lighter. Take this off. Turn it on. Very easy. Same here. The oven. You put it on the pilot. Hold. Push and hold. And then there's a light underneath here. You actually have to light that one. I suggest using a long lighter, but there's a little pilot underneath here. You light it and you keep it on the pilot. And when you turn it, you'll see it go on. Good for biscuits. Real good for biscuits. Every fridge, make sure you always push to get in and out of here.
And don't
pull. Always push. Push this button right here. Get in and out. You don't want to just pull it. You will break this. And then there'll be a charge. Turn the fridge on. There's a button right here. Once you park, plug in your 30 amp on button. And there's a button right here that can say gas or auto. You always want it on auto. So auto means it's going to use electricity or gas. If you're plugged in electricity, it's going to only use electricity. It just switch back and forth. All right, right here, this is main controls if you need heat. So heat, move this over, it's on. This fluctuates how much heat you want. Right here, this is your water pump right here. This is also going to show where you're at. So this shows our battery level right here. We're on 1/3 full on our battery level. This is fresh water tank. So that just says how much water do we have in the tank. Is it 1/3 full, 2/3 full, is it full? When you're filling up the tank, you want to make sure that you don't, I mean, if you overfill, it's just going to fall right out. But this is going to show you where you're at. Black water is for the toilet.
Yeah.
It's for the toilet. So using the toilet, it's going to show how full your black water is. So right now it's showing we're empty. Gray water for the shower and the sink. So gray water, it is for the shower and sink. You have your 2 bunks here, bathroom, shower, toilet, sink, amp right here, light up here, on, off.
Another light right there.
And then right here is if you're taking a shower, hot shower, you want to pull this up and you can turn it on. It's a vent. Never, always close the vent before you leave. Always. Take it off. Close the vent all the way.
Extra one right there.
Yep, another vent right there. All right. You have all this extra storage capacity. As you can see, this is folded down into a bed. So if you want to fold it up into regular, put it just like this. Boom. Right here comes up. Put it right here. 2 little holes right there. You want to make sure that they're in there snug. Now it's snug. So you want to let the chair down. Now it's snug. Put it back up. Lift back up. Gotta make sure you're holding it. Worst thing scenario is you don't want to take these out of the wall. Because if you pull them, you let them down too hard, and easy enough. Put it back, set it down, and they're good. I prefer to travel with it down. Just a personal preference, you can do either, but suggest traveling with it down. Moving with the bed. So with this, you have your couch here, flips up, just pull back, down.
It's an extra storage unit under the bed.
Yep.
Or
Also
couch.
an extra storage underneath here. You see it? Depending on how long you're camping. Move right here. Unlatch. Unlatch. voila, fold out your bed. Pretty easy. There's one thing I really like about the trailer. It's what makes it ultra light. It's not very large, but it has this extra capacity for a queen bed. So you have your queen bed. You have this bed right here, which
Holds
splits
two.
and you have one on each bed right here. For 6 people,
2,
potentially.
4, and 1 for each bunk bed.
Yep, and you have your TV, turn it on, lights here. And before you leave, everything's turned off. Every single thing in here. TVs, fridge. You gotta make sure you turn off also the propane tanks. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to text me. You should have my number, you should have my information, call me, whatever, I'll answer any questions. Hopefully this helped you guys out as far as knowing what's what and how to work everything. One last thing I want to show you real quick. But down here, kind of missed a step, your sewage line. So you have your gray, which if you remember is your sinks and your shower, your black, which is your toilet, so your urine, your poop, things like that. This comes off, hook it up, and you hook it to your line, which is right here.
Wait, I think it's
Right
this
here.
one.
That's
Yeah,
it right
that.
there. Yep. Hook it right in there. All your sewage goes into there, and that's your line. To release it, you can always have your gray released. Nothing's released right now, but you can always have your gray released. And then, say you want to release your black, depending on how full it is, push in the gray, you release the black, and it releases it.
Never release at the same time.
Never release at the same time. All right. So you can see you have your gray tank, black tank right here. That's it. Thank you guys.